What's up, Legends? It's Grizzy here. Today we're going to talk about what separates Apex Legends from any other FPS shooter, and that is movement. This is the main reason why I love this game, because movement is so critical and it's so much fun to take advantage of your opponents with just how well you can move, position yourselves, and outgun your opponent. So what we're going to talk about today, we're going to give 3 tips. We're going to give tips on how to strafe, jump, reload, and slide effectively to kind of outmaneuver your opponent. We're going to talk about jumping and sliding around corners, and we're going to talk about crouch shotting. Normally, you're going to want to be strafing laterally left and right while you're shooting your opponent. One thing you can do in Apex Legends is that you do not need to be sprinting in order to slide. You can shoot and then immediately go into a slide while you're fighting your opponent. So what you can do is you can be shooting this Pathfinder, jump, and slide. You are immediately a much more difficult target to shoot, and then that way you can get your reload off and then shoot again, and you're a much more difficult target to shoot. You could even do it to where you can pair it with changing your weapon, so you can shoot, jump, change your gun, and then follow up with another shot. So that's the first tip. I use it in a lot of gunfights. It really helps when you don't have cover. You're really in somebody's face. You jump and you can slide out. You do not have to be sprinting to slide and have momentum in this game. The second tip is going to be how you approach corners. So we see this Pathfinder here around this corner. Most players in most FPS shooter games are going to just run around this corner, aim down sights, and shoot. What you need to do in Apex Legends is you need to slide, jump around corners. That way you are a much more difficult target to hit.
Yep. Right behind you.
Oh my god, this guy's a bot. Such a bot. Gold knock on me. She didn't hit me with one shot.
Oh, this you crazy mother.
The last tip that I'm going to give you guys today is crouch shotting more. And it is exactly what it sounds like, but you can excessively spam it, and that's not going to help as much as just alternating it into your fight. So I would definitely suggest not excessively spamming the crouch button, because it's not going to lower your head position enough, and it's going to slow down your strafe speed. So I would just throw it in. Just every now and then, just throw in the crouch to your gunfights. Okay. So if you use these 3 tips that we talked about today, it's going to help you to move better in Apex Legends, it's going to help you be a harder target to hit, and it's going to help you to win more gunfights. I'm Grizzy, and I'm out.